All right, 50 Cent session two. So the first thing I want to talk about, I have two lines to give you first. The first line is he says, "The fear is going to stop you from getting full value for your work. Don't let that happen." And then he has another one that's very similar. He says, "You're going to have to project the confidence that you belong, that you've got the answers, even if the people you're talking to aren't giving you the credit." So he talks about one of his buddies that was in the music industry that he thought was very smart and had a lot of potential. He ended up getting him in the right room to basically present an idea that he believed in. And his buddy prepped and trained and knew his stuff. But once he got in the room, he was really intimidated by presenting himself and pitching. And he just got really scared and kind of failed and flopped. And so he talks about just having the fear of presenting yourself and just having confidence in who you are and what you're capable of. Some people have the fear of actually doing the work. Some people have the fear of actually presenting the work. And so he talks about just making sure, like you do. He talks about making sure that you are active, participating, and passionate. And I feel like when you're constantly doing your homework, you're prepping, you know what fears you have, you face it hands on, you're way more prepared for that meeting. So I thought that was really good. And one thing he talks about, speaking of a team setting, is he says everybody on set, aka your team, has to share the same passion for your project. So there was a movie that he was going to collab with Robert De Niro, and Robert De Niro pretty much called him out and asked, "Are you actually interested in the project? Do you have passion for it, or are you just here for a paycheck?" And he actually really respected that because he realized that with movies and music and pretty much anything, everyone on your team has to be fully passionate about it. Otherwise, if someone's just in it for the money or the reputation or what it's going to lead to, the work won't hold its course. It won't be a really authentic movie. So everyone on your team has to be on the same page. I thought that was great. And then one thing he talks about is distractions and just holding yourself accountable. So he says, consider the distractions that are probably keeping you from hustling your hardest. He realized that a lot of people that obviously party and are drinking and smoking, they can develop bad habits. Like you sleep in, you're not working out. And so he told himself, no matter what I do, even if I'm out up until 4 in the morning, I'm going to be at the gym. And so I feel like just consistently, like the increments of just consistently doing that, obviously do show. That's something that you kind of always hear, but always nice to hear again. And one thing he also says, speaking of that, is you also need the confidence to know that you can create and do things without your crutch. Otherwise, you're never going to be in total control of your situation. So what he means by crutch, he was speaking to people that rely on getting high to be more creative, or people that need their co-partner to fully feel like they can reach their potential, or they need a comfort setting.